Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, today's video we're going to check out the global patch notes for 15th of September. I don't know why every single game is having maintenance or update at 15th of September. But let's talk about 15th of September. What are we getting for this particular one? We're going to bring out the patch notes, so hopefully you guys can have a look at what global is having. So I'm quite excited for what global is getting, to be honest. So let's have a look at it. So first things first, if you guys are not aware, Replacer Syndicate is coming. So if you guys are not aware, that includes Replacer King, Replacer Queen, Replacer Bishop, and Replacer Knight. So all of them will be in a separate banner on its own. I already covered Replacer King basically in a separate video talking about his skills. He's going to be quite strong and he will be a counter pass exclusive awakened character, which I do think is worth buying. A lot of players in that comment that I did on my main channel, a lot of people have asked me, okay, so basically if I don't play PvP at all, is he worth buying? Now, Replacer King in PvE is decent. He's not useless, alright? He's like Awakened Nayubin, can be used in some stages, and I will show you guys a guide. Hopefully I'll make one for the Shadow Palace, because Replacer King in Shadow Palace alongside with Blue Bridge Mark II can help a lot of players. Now, obviously, chances are if you're trying to save, you don't want to buy, you want to skip the counter pass, you're not missing out that much. But I feel like if you play PvP, he's like going to be the staple, the meta for a while. Unless he's going to be banned, or unless the complement ship, which is Blue Bridge Mark II, which complements Replacer King really well, is banned. If one of these two ships, like character or ships are banned, then Replacer King is going to be less relevant in that meta for sure. But overall, he's going to be really solid moving forward. Alright, think about it, right? In terms of the meta in this game, Replacer King's meta has been out for very long. Replacer King and Nayubin is just so worth it in PvP. A lot of players are basically worried, and I get it if you come from a different game. PvP is usually where characters get replaced by power creep. Alright, power creep is something that happened in a lot of other games, but I feel like in this game, in CounterSide, there's not much power creep going on. A lot of characters that comes out, they don't really straight up replace the previous character. And Replacer King and Awakened Nayubin, and of course Evolve 1 is still strong in KR server till today. Like, they are still like kind of the staple in terms of Awakened defenders, and the entire team is built around them rather than, with Replacer King, the team is built around him. You put Replacer King and then you give him like a Blue Bridge Mark II and a couple of other units. I'll have a PvP video coming out. Hopefully you guys can check that out if you want to see like what are the best units that can complement Replacer King in a way, right? So Replacer King going to be kind of strong, kind of solid moving forward. Alongside with that, we're going to get new supplement story, A King's Memories at the End of Abyss. So this is going to be just a short, story. Kind of cool. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but CounterSide has very cool story. So you can basically see from King's perspective where he gets this power. You'll be surprised where he actually obtained the power, which I don't want to spoil. Who helped him to... what gives him the drive to be, part of the Replacer, right? I'm sure you guys know Dominic King is like a very honest, cool guy. And now he changed into like an evil demon for whatever reason. There must be like a very strong driving factor. So hopefully I'll let you guys read that on your own. Alongside with that, we're gonna have Awakened Lee Sooyon as well, ALSY. So pretty cool. ALSY is kind of strong. Again, she's kind of staple meta in a lot of the situation. Now, Awakened Lee Sooyon coming out, Awakened Seoyun banner is still there, and Replacer Queen is coming. So that's going to be a tough decision for a lot of players. Hopefully in the upcoming video, I can make one comparing all three and help you guys decide which is better for you. Alright, so they are all three really solid like Awakened characters. Like two of them are Rangers, Replacer Queen is a sniper. But then which one should you get? Hopefully that video can help you guys decide better. And yeah, Awakened Lee Sooyon is going to be kind of solid for sure. If you don't have her already, I would suggest you to try to get her. Now, Replacer Knight is going to be kind of interesting. She is not bad. The issue with her is not that she's weak. The issue with her is the concept is kind of weird. Alright, so you know how Kang and Elizabeth can be deployed anywhere to kill enemy? And Replacer Knight fills that role. But she doesn't do damage, she's a defender. So it's a little bit weird, like having a defender that can be deployed anywhere on the map, Like, why not just use Ingrid or Kang or Elizabeth? Why use a 4-cost defender? And mind you, she's not that tanky. Like, her damage is alright. She's not super tanky. It's just a very weird character addition to the entire meta. But I feel like maybe if you like to use Blue Bridge Mark II a lot, you know, Blue Bridge Mark II, like when you throw the pots at the enemy side, you know, it confuses the enemy. There's a lot of soldiers coming out, and then you can put Replacer Bishop along in the mix. Sorry, Replacer Knight, not Bishop. I've been calling her wrong. So Replacer Knight along in the mix, and hopefully trying to confuse the enemy. That could be a meta, that could be a strategy. But Replacer Knight is I would say much more of a PvP unit. You don't really use her in PvE per se, because like I mentioned, there's a lot of other characters that can do what she does in a better way, right? For example, Ingrid, I would say Ingrid is going to fill that role. If you need, probably Ingrid is going to be the best PvE unit in terms of forward deployment sort of characters. Speaking of which, Replacer Bishop. Now, Replacer Bishop is a much better pull. If you're thinking of pulling either Replacer Bishop or Replacer Knight, I highly recommend Replacer Bishop. She's going to be quite strong for a lot of teams, especially if you run Albion teams or if you're trying to run New Detroit teams. Replacer Bishop has invisibility, so she will just like walk past everyone and try to, you know, basically sneak behind and try to aim at the ship. I like her concept overall. I believe she's the first stealth unit in Global, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Let me try and think. Yeah, she should be the first like stealth natural unit or character in Global, right? So far, we don't really have any character that has that naturally, except for with Albion, you can use the skill. Other than that, yeah, Replacer Bishop is going to be solid for New Detroit comms if you're trying to rush. She's quite solid for 3 costs. And if you set her as a leader at 2 costs, she's going to be meta for a while. I would say for quite a while until the rearm characters come. The reason why is once the rearm characters come, she falls off a little bit because of the requirements of the rearm characters where you have to set them as leader, whereas you can't set Replacer Bishop as a leader anymore. But right now, when you know Niall is here, Replacer Bishop is here, I would suggest you guys, if you guys love like the striker concept, 3-cost striker for her, if you set her as a leader 2 costs, she can do a lot for 2 costs, like insane value. Alright, let's talk about the operator Replacer King. Now, Replacer King, unfortunately, not that good in my honest opinion. Attack speed reduction, 12% attack speed, 30% ultimate skill damage amp to all allies for 15 seconds. Now, the condition is a little bit weird. Defender, sniper, striker. He's one of the weaker operators by far. Like, it's just, I guess the effects is not too bad, but it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to debuff the enemy, like Anastasia Chernova can do something similar in terms of increase the damage taken from the enemies, whereas this one only like 30% ultimate skill damage amplifier. So I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of niche. I feel like you don't really need him per se. A lot of accounts, a lot of players don't recommend getting him. I don't recommend pulling for him. Again, unless you're a collector, like if you really want operator, you should be buying them straight out with a 3000 task splendid mall points. You shouldn't be pulling for operators anyways, despite them having PT, because you know you gotta save them blue tickets, right? And moving on, we have the Fateful Summer. This is going to be the part 3 of the event, so make sure you guys farm the current shop. There's like 3 parts of the shop. I can't show it to you because of I'm logging in on C. I don't know why the game doesn't allow me to open both C and the global at the same time, which is kind of weird. Alright, and Replacer Season, we're gonna get a bunch of cool things right here. As you can see, some bonus infos, some quartz, and then you're gonna get some fusion cores at the end. Alright, make sure you log in every day. And the new season, Britra is back. Alright, so in C server, we have Inhibitor, so it's like rotating opposite for each other, right? So Britra is going to be a much easier boss, I believe, to fight. So let's talk about the Gauntlet point store as well. Apparently it will reset on... Wait, the current ongoing Gauntlet store will be closed after the maintenance on 22nd. So please make sure to purchase items that you want before the renewed Gauntlet. Wait a second. So the current season, the current Gauntlet store will be closed in 22nd. But I saw yesterday, I logged into the game earlier today, and I saw it was about 16 days left. So maybe they're closing it early. So make sure you guys pay attention if you're in global server. Alright. So they are going to basically renew the Gauntlet early, which is surprising. Is there anything new here? Let's see. Wait, they are changing the structure of the store. Okay, let's have a look. Let's use C server as comparison for the Gauntlet store. This is the first shop. You can see there is the employment contract, but we don't get these things, right? These things are new, the 10 APT cores coupon and the SAPT core. So that one is new for sure. And apparently some of these things are going to be replaced, like the gold ETC. Okay, that is interesting. So one more is the shop number 2. So this time they are bringing the employment contract, the 5 poles to shop number 2, alongside with special ship schematics and fusion core. Okay, the fusion core is still there. Fusion core is usually shop number 3, so they are bringing it to shop number 2, which is cool. And all of these APT cores all together seems to be removed. And shop number 3, you can purchase Purified Element, Ownerless Part, Nightmarish Extract. These are the gears, these are the T7 upgrade materials for you to upgrade from T6 to T7. And alongside you can get T7 SSR Bitra Relic Gear coupon and T7 SSR Inhibitor Relic Gear coupon, which I believe is pretty cool. Alright, so it's like a complete renewal. So yeah, I really like this shop. Looks like the shop is kind of insane. A T7 SSR Inhibitor Relic Gear coupon and T7 SSR Bitra Relic Gear coupon. This is something that you gotta buy every single season if you can. I hope this comes to C server, because C server, most of the people already empty the shops for the gears and equipments for the maze gears etc. But I think in global, most players are still buying some of it. So definitely very welcome addition for sure. Alongside with that, we get a couple of border if you want to buy this, cool. And yeah, putting Mikasa Lonely Additive Twins into the standard pool. So yeah, overall I think very cool. You get Replacer King. Please consider getting Replacer King for your counterpass. I do advise if you can. Here's the thing, right? For Awaken units, it's really rushing global, I noticed. And a lot of you guys will not be able to save that many black tickets. And I understand that from the perspective of like a free-to-play player or low spender. So getting Awaken character from counterpass is probably the best value, because it just saves a lot. Like, you're not saving blue tickets, you're saving the black tickets, which is way more valuable. So please consider, if you're trying to, you know, do at least decent in PvP, definitely Replacer King, quite fun. I do enjoy his playstyle a lot, but that's just a preference thing, definitely for me. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of the patch overall. As always, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.